just gonna say forget about
Yeah.
it. Might as well. Yeah, I don't gotta start my intro till like later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just have this run for a little bit. You know what I
Or
mean? Probably see if get somebody on there. If somebody is, then yeah, we just gonna say fuck it, we ball.
motherfucker, we ball, brother.
Yeah, I'm about to get I'm gonna go get some water real quick.
There's water in here.
Huh?
There's water in here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm dumb. I'll be forgetting about this because like this all low key kind of new.
Yeah. Unless you got marble floors over here.
Yeah. You want one?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hmm?
I'm good.
Okay. I just sent the live out, so you can probably like tell your people whatever. Go tune in, and we can just get it started. Just a little bit. Not tripping. Man, for sure, but I'm not even gonna mess with it.
Just sent it to a couple people.
All right. Yeah. Looks like it's about how much is it? Oh, none. I thought I could have sworn I seen one. Let me move this a little bit closer. New scenery out and everything. All right. At least we got like what, one person there. All right, you ready?
All right.
All right, bet. Yo, what is going on, y'all? It is your boy AT from AT's Barstool, and I'm here with,
Gavin, Blalock from Chattanooga.
and he is back on once again. This is day 3 of AT's AT's Barstool's SummerCast. And Gavin, how you feel today?
You know, I'm feeling good. You know, finally got done with school. I'm happy about that. I don't gotta deal with teachers anymore. I'm done with them.
Yeah, I still got like what, one more week left.
You got that. You got that.
Yeah, we about to get our Chromebooks taken what tomorrow, and I'm gonna just be like, yeah, I'm not coming to school for that.
Yeah, they turned our grades off like the last 3 days of school, so we couldn't see how we did on finals. So, yeah.
Yeah, and how is your experience so far as your freshman year is over now at Tano? How has Tano been?
Chattanooga actually has been good. It most definitely had its ups and downs. I would say like the highest of the highs is during football season. You know, just being around the guys. You know, just having fun. The locker room talks and just having fun every day. And then like after that, it just started getting down. Then it rose back up again around like outdoor track. You know, just seeing everybody like that I don't see normally every day. Normally every day at a track meet. So it's just good seeing them again and then just competing. It's great.
That's good to hear, man. And what has what has like going on? Like, dang, how do I say it? Like, just overall, like, how has like all like sports been for Tano outside of like football and track? As we know, the team went on to go undefeated, go to states, and
Yeah,
for track, y'all did really well in every meet for the states and meet the champs.
yeah. Like I would say, like the reason why we got there is our preparation. You know, coaches made sure like we were in the right places to get to there. Like for football, nobody really expected us to go back to the championship because we lost for Sean Lamont, so everybody thinking, okay, they're not gonna be as good, but they might make like a first round it. But at least as we knew for football, like we knew that what we could do, we can make it back. For track, I really don't know how that was gonna look because I know we did lose a lot of seniors, and just me being the only sprinter, and then we really just relied on the distance team, and I could have put up some points, but didn't do my best. You know, I fouled out in long jump, didn't do my best in the 200. we'll be working on that to come back next year better and stronger.
And that's great. That's great. And what do you think about next year? What are you looking forward to the most going to the 25-26 football season?
Just looking forward to see how the team bounces back from all of our seniors graduating. We have 14 seniors graduate, so I'm just looking to see like how we gonna look as a team. Are we gonna like are we gonna drop a lot, or are we gonna step up to the competition and play? Because we are moving up to 2A ball, as we said in the last episode. So I just want to see how we do, and I hope hopefully we can make it to the playoffs and make a run. But right now, I just want to see how we do, see if we can like hold our heads high to the wins and losses.
Yeah. And how about for next season for track? How's it
Tra-
looking?
Track, we're actually looking better, a lot better. I know we have some people coming in to help a lot, help out a lot. We do have two people coming back that made a significant a help to the runner up um, title. Uh, I hopefully will be putting up some points. Me and my friend Allende actually in long jump. He also is a 400 runner. He did make it last year. It's his first year running, so kudos to him. You know, he did everything he could for the team. He was in the 4x4 and he did what he could. He balled out, but just hoping like that we can go get the state title next time, not just come back with a runner-up trophy. Hopefully, we can go get the main goal that we've been working on all year.
And for the next 3 seasons for football and track, what are you expecting? Like, what are you like going to do into like, dang, how do I say it? Like, how do I say it? Like in the next 3 years, like, what do you want to do for sports?
Football, I just want to do everything I can to help the team go get back and get another title. You know, like that championship we had 2 years ago with Rashawn and them, that was our first title. So I want to do my best to go and grab another one for the school. You know, just put my name in the history books and just be a team player. I don't want to be selfish. I also want to go all state. But like I also want to be like a team player. I want to make sure everybody good. Make sure like we all doing good. Make sure like I'm not just being selfish, like I said. And for track, I just really need to focus on not getting in my head that much, you know. Like that was really the main reasons, like why I really didn't do good at some of the meets. I was just getting in my head. Like for long jump, if I had one bad jump on my first attempt, I would be out of it. And like I just need to work on just getting out my head. Football too. I didn't need like everything's not gonna go my way, but I just need to make sure like I'm gonna bounce back and I'm gonna get back to it.
That's good. And you got any questions too? For me?
How's I know you do lacrosse. How's that?
It went pretty solid. First year or second year actually. We gonna be a varsity team next year, and it's not going the best, but we gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
Having a varsity team for the first time
Hmm.
since like what 2018, 2019. It's been a while, so yeah, it's been
Yeah.
about a good 6, 7 years, and I just hoping I just ball out.
Hmm. How is Dickinson football looking? I know like a lot of the big powerhouses are moving out of 1A now. So like, how is that going to look?
I think it's gonna look pretty even out, especially with Newark Charter finally coming in to 1A varsity.
They actually are on our schedule.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I don't know. I don't really know about them, but yeah, I think it's gonna be 100% like well. Feel like we can win about 5 to 7 games, go to the playoffs. We definitely got some guys that can possibly go all conference.
Yeah, for sure.
And then knowing that I'm going to be back at running back this year after not playing running back for a full year because we didn't have enough people to play
Hmm.
on the line. So yeah, coming back to running back, it's going to feel good playing linebacker again and all that. And just knowing that the team is now, a year or two in, or most of the guys on the team are a year and two in. And yeah, hopefully we can go ahead and win a chip.
Is Ben back at quarterback?
I don't know. He might. It's like been in between, like receiver, quarterback. I don't know because he did start off playing wide receiver his freshman year
Hmm.
when we had like a bunch of seniors and had a solid quarterback,
Yeah.
and then he moved to quarterback his sophomore year, and he didn't do bad till the collarbone injury, and it
Yeah,
was
friends. Like
yeah,
I was actually expecting to play him. You know, it was going to be fun because I stayed in the hotel. Like we stayed in the Airbnb down in Florida, just talking about the upcoming season. So I
yeah,
really was anticipating that game. But then yeah, friends happened.
yeah. It's just Yeah,
Basketball.
basketball. Man, we actually had our first summer league game. What was it? 2 days ago. I did talk about on the first day. We lost by 2 points, and I feel like we did better than people expected us to do.
Hmm.
Especially the fact we lost like all our seniors, including our best player in Zamir Crawford. He's going now, going to play JUCO ball at Camden County. I feel like we're gonna be a pretty good team, and then when I get going and get back to that basketball habit after football season, I feel like it's gonna be on. Yeah,
Now I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but we do have somebody coming in that could be very crucial. I don't know if you know about him.
yeah, I know. What's his name? Like Mason something.
Mason Collins, yes.
Yeah,
6'6", Team USA,
uh,
first offers from South Carolina.
yeah, I gotta see it. I really gotta see how he like plays and all that.
Well, I can show you right now for real.
I heard.
Like,
But yeah, we don't play Tatnall this year. I don't think. Yeah, they took him off the schedule with
I,
Hodgson and so on.
I know our athletic director gave our basketball team our first game is Sally's
Yeah,
at
that's
Sally's.
oh my god. I don't know
So
if he's that good to where he's helping y'all compete with Sally's. Then shoot, he might
hey,
be the real deal if he stay 4 years.
I mean, hopefully he does.
Okay,
But
on a little bit of everything on offense.
yeah, I really did try to get him on the football team,
Yeah. And
but
what? How tall is he?
6'6".
Oh my god, that would be actually
He's a
insane.
freshman.
Yeah, 6'6" freshman at receiver. If he's fast too, if he runs like a cool four
I
five
mean,
or
you don't
something.
even need to be fast. You're 6'6". Just go up, get the ball. You
Yeah,
got it. Just put on some weight too. But
yeah,
we're gonna let him rock out at basketball. No, that's his main sport. He do need another sport at Tatnall because
yeah.
we do have a 2-sport requirement, and I don't know how that's gonna work.
Wait, two sports is required at Tatnall?
Yeah, it's required.
Oh wow, that is actually something I never heard.
Yeah, for the upperclassmen, you can either be a manager for a team and kind of as a credit, or you can just do weight room. But yeah, that's what most people do. But I know a lot of people that actually are worried about that because there's just people that never play sports a day in their life. They just picked up sports like golf, tennis,
Yeah,
swimming.
yeah. I mean, shoot, I wish our public school had something like that. Cause man, when I
Yeah,
tell you, I mean Dickinson, it's like not that bad of a school, but it is a little bit because like there's a lot of people that just sit around,
yeah,
probably go home and do other stuff.
yeah. Like I know, like so it's somewhat taken away from the purpose of Votex, kind of. So like I know McCain is like getting like some shops and stuff. Like I think it's like a cooking class. I don't know. Like
Yeah, they
so like
extended a little bit.
yeah, so it kind of defeats the purpose of the Votex, like having the shops and stuff and being able to get paid like when they're like a junior or senior and like getting a job actually.
Yeah,
But hey, I don't know how that's gonna look.
yeah. I feel like the one thing that holds Dickinson back too is the fact that we also have a middle school too, because we have a
Yeah,
high school and middle school, and it's like the middle school is like, eh. I mean, it's more opportunities too, because we can have an eighth grader play football, which we did a couple years ago, or actually 2 years ago. Our starting center,
yeah,
who was ended up being one of the best freshmen last year, and now as a sophomore, kind of had a down year because he was coming off an ankle injury and all that.
yeah. Like, and that's kind of the perks of having like a middle school connect. Just like you can have eighth graders like step up and play varsity right away. So like when they come back next year as a freshman, they already developed. They already know how varsity sports look like. We had that actually with one of our players, Nolan Parsons. I know y'all. I think y'all played him, right?
Yeah, we played him.
Yeah, like so, like very small guy, but like he does his job very well. Hopefully, he puts some weight on and like actually starts to like develop as an actual player now.
Yeah, and did he make all conference, right?
Yeah, yeah, and we also had a another eighth grader on JV. He's like he was going to be like he was going to be on varsity, but it's the fact that they already have a lot of guards. So what our coach did, they made him a forward and they gave him put him on JV so he can develop better as a forward instead of just like going right in and sitting behind a bunch of seniors as a
Yeah,
guard.
yeah, yeah. Y'all do have a good team or a pretty solid team last year that I've
Yeah,
seen. I definitely feel like that our team could have played better against y'all, even though we already won. But
yeah.
It's cool.
I think it was just like because we started like heating up a little bit, like at the end of the season, like when like playoffs stuff actually mattered, like when we actually needed to win out. Like, and also I just think it's our we play in a pretty tough conference, like not that tough, but it's pretty tough. You know, we play Sanford and St. Andrews, and
Yeah,
like they're pretty tough teams, especially Sanford. You know, winning the championship and all that.
yeah,
Cause I went to one of the games, like it was pregame. You know, they just shooting around. Sanford come out dunking the ball, 360 windmills. It's
yeah.
just
Had a whole 3-star and shoot.
yeah, like
Yeah, that's difficult. It's
recruiting most definitely does play a part too. Like a lot of these private schools recruit, and like it's just the fact that they have more resources than the public schools, so a lot of more people are going to them, and it just takes away from the people going to the public schools, and now the public schools are not doing as good as they usually do, like back in like when they used to. Because I know McCain and Dickinson used to be pretty good schools. Like that's what my dad said at least.
yeah.
So
McCain was at least like a over 500 team, and then they became really bad for a couple years until now,
yeah,
where they made the playoffs last year.
they did.
Then they barely got in. They was like 16-4. They had a weak schedule though,
Mm,
but we beat them. We was one of the teams that beat them, and somehow didn't get in at 13-7, which was crazy.
yeah, I know. Like it's just small things. Like because I know they have a new system now where they use points. And it's basically what happened in football, which I'm kind of happy that we were the 2 seed now that we had the easier side of the bracket, but still, like, because they went off of basically what who Indian River played or who we played. So Indian River played Delmar, and Delmar is one of the better teams in this in 2A. So that got them a lot of points, and then just like and you could lose to a team, but that still get you points. So like at the end of the day, I'm still happy. Like I'm kind of happy that we did get the 2 seed because like we played St. E's and Brandywine. Brandywine was a tough
Yeah,
game. You know, I didn't expect them to be that good. But then again, on the other side of the bracket was Indian River, Conrad, not that good, but still good.
yeah,
Uh, Polytech and First State Military. So I'd rather play those two teams than the teams on the other side of the bracket when we would have a possible chance of getting knocked out the playoffs. So
yeah. We had to. What was it this year? We had to play our first 4 games. It was brutal because we had to play like Delmar, Friends, Charter. Then we had to play y'all. I was like, dang.
yeah,
Like they put that what last year, and I was like, dang, that's a brutal schedule.
yeah. Our game it was just like it wasn't even like bad. Like it wasn't even hot, cold. It was just in the middle. It was just very humid. Grass is wet. Everybody just slipping and sliding everywhere.
Yeah,
It was just
yeah,
it was a fun game though.
that was that game against y'all, man. That was like raining. It was just like slippery. I was like, dang. And then I had like a good block on one of your guys. What's his name? Dustin, something like that.
Destin, big
Dustin.
tonk, big tonk.
Yeah, I pushed him out the way. We had a big run. I was like, okay. And the next thing you know, I'm pass blocking. I'm like, oh snap. He gonna throw me to the ground and everything. I was like, dang,
Yeah, he's
that was brutal.
he's a great guy. You know, going to Bryan D1 up in Rhode Island. You
Yeah,
know,
that's a good school.
yeah. So a lot of our players that we do have like deserve to go D1. Like, but it's just what schools have and what the schools need. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't really say it's their fault, but coach did do their best to like try and push and recruit for them. But it's just what happened, and it's just
yeah,
hopefully they make the best out of it. You know.
yeah. Not only that, you got like what thousands, over like millions of high schoolers also
Yeah.
competing. You
So like,
got
and then like JUCO is like coming into play in the transfer portal.
oh
So
yeah,
they'd rather take the people with actual college experience than these seniors coming out of high school with no experience, and then just like expecting like them to be good. So
yeah.
you
Unless
have
you
to be like
like
one of those.
3-star, 4-star, 5-star
Yeah,
nowadays.
you got to be a dog to actually get into one of these D1 schools. And like
Yeah.
so,
Unless you're just like one of those guys that have really good film, unranked, you have these crazy like numbers in the weight room, like you're pushing like 500 squat or something like that, 290 bench press or something like that.
you know, like I know some of these college workouts are crazy. I know my cousin just talked about today, Aaron.
Yeah,
He had got the full RJ from Sally's. He's up at Rutgers right now. First day of practice was today.
yeah,
Apparently, he caught him stretched out on the floor, tired, all that, and yeah,
Yeah,
And I know Josh Sear going to Penn State next year. I wonder how that's going to look for him. I don't know how it's going to be weird.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. And also, how you feel about college football 26 coming out soon?
And that trailer, there's no one be on that all day. I'm already on
Oh yeah,
NCAA 25 all day right now. I said forget Madden. Like, I don't know. It's just like the thrill of college football actually being back and the variety of teams you can play with, the amount of rebuild you can do. It's just, and then you can play with your friends in the dynasty. So
mhm, yeah,
I actually do have one of those right now. It's me, my friend Chuma, David, and Nana. I personally chose Alabama because they wanted to be stupid and pick those other teams. I personally never lost a
yeah,
game in that thing now. So yeah, defending national champion of two times now.
yeah. And next year it's gonna even be more entertaining, adding new teams like UD and Missouri State.
Well, definitely will be using UD a lot.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
definitely
god.
for rebuild. Oh my goodness,
I mean, UD's not a bad team.
yeah,
It's just now that they're in,
FBS.
so it's going to be way harder now. So
Yeah, and they're adding the high school road to glory apparently. Man,
you can just say Tottenham's going to be the greatest high school team of all time.
I'm about to make Dickinson the best team. They about to make me a 5-star recruit running the ball.
Yeah, and apparently coaches can leave for the NFL too. So
Oh yeah, that too.
you know,
It's gonna be crazy.
yeah.
26 is probably going to probably end up being like one of the most sold out games.
Madden looked nice too.
Oh yeah, Madden does too.
Yeah,
The cover already looked crazy. I'm like, oh snap.
I mean, if I promise you, my receiver going to slip in the last second of the game, I'm not playing it again.
Oh yeah, I think they already do slip in Madden.
Nah, but like if you saw the trailer, like they slipped a lot more frequently in the ring
Oh,
games and snow
it's
games.
like way more realistic.
Yeah, and the
Oh yeah.
graphics look way better too. So like, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I like about like these games like 2K and Madden. The graphics get so like realistic every single year.
I actually haven't played 2K in like 3 years, so
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've been on straight MLB whenever Gary wants to play me. MLB, NCAA bad, and whenever my friends call me, we on whatever that is. So
Yeah, man, I was like, I haven't played 2K in a while, but I only got like 2K19 now because I can't really get nothing else.
yeah, last 2K I played was 20. So and I was
Yeah,
on my Nintendo Switch.
yeah. I still don't get like how I even lost like 2K22 because I had that during like COVID and in eighth grade, and I was like, it's gone. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, see, this is
Oh,
why I just get digital now. Or whenever I like I got my PS5, never had a disc game ever.
yeah,
Just straight digital.
yeah. My stuff is digital too. This is like, I don't know. Well, I got the Series X, so it's like I got it.
Yeah.
Get digital. And it's
Just,
not bad either because you at least you don't gotta wait gas. I mean, gotta waste gas to go places, all that.
yeah, I'd rather just sit back, take my dad's money, and buy the game.
Yeah. Oh my.
Kobe.
Kobe Capone needs to stop.
Mm.
Oh man. And I just walked until like he should be cooling right now,
Yeah.
but he drawing.
Bro, I didn't expect Jafar to be that nice in track.
Oh yeah.
I mean, keep being like, yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
Like I seen him out for the first time. I'm like, all right, I wonder how this gonna look. Cause Ben told me about him. I was like, all right, we gonna see outdoor. Man, he opened up like a 23 low. I was like, all right, this is gonna be a problem now because he's in our division, so that just takes away points. So I like, all right, he's gonna be a problem. The freshman from Red Lion, Raymond, he's a problem. He runs 22 high. Like it's just crazy, you know.
Yeah. Dickinson track. I'm not gonna hold you. It's been like good for like the last couple years.
Yeah, Jakai, bro,
Now
he was a draw.
Yeah. Jakai could have really went D1, but I don't know. I think it was because of like his grades or something like that.
Probably.
Because I think he barely took classes senior year.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, like Delaware track is actually nice. I don't know why. Like it's not nice, but like it's better than people expect it to be. Because we have a couple D1, we have two athletes right now at USC. They just went to NCAA's, but like,
And then you got one at Ryder, and then you got
yep,
one who used to be in Delaware, but now in PA, now going to High Point.
yeah,
It's crazy.
with PA. Who?
Aaron?
That's in DC.
Oh, that's in DC.
Yeah,
Wait, the school he go to?
yeah,
Oh, dang,
yeah.
DC.
Carroll is
Oh yeah, never mind. I'm tripping. I'm
they're
tripping.
one of the greater track teams in the nation.
Oh yeah,
It's them and Bullis and maybe even IMG sometimes. Like,
yeah. Them Maryland DC schools, no joke.
nah, it's really just Texas.
In Texas too. No, I've seen one time. What's it called on Instagram? Somebody ran a 9.9 in 100
What's
and
one
got
called?
third place.
Bull ran 9.82, and I don't care if he had a tailwind. That 9.8 is still crazy. That would have got you fourth at the Olympics.
You say you say he got a what?
9.82.
Dang.
Like tailwind or not, like that still would have got you fourth place at the Olympics.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then the bull gout over there in Australia ran 19.8 in
For
the
what?
two.
Oh dang, that's crazier than the 21 I witnessed at the 200.
Yeah,
At Meet the Champs, I was like, dang, 21.
yeah. And that
And
was
that's
really an upset too. A lot of people expected Elijah Burke to take that, and then Bull from Lord just took over. And then I always knew Milltown is gonna be nice. I
yeah,
kind of expected that, and like it's not even that crazy now to me because I just been seeing all these times, and like I know Jazante really was the first person. No, Jason was really the first person to break the state record. He ran like a nine. No, he ran like a 21.3.
yeah,
He took it from the coach at Howard, Eddie. He ran like a 21.5. So then 3 days later, we got Meet the Champs at Sally's. We thinking Jay's going to take it again because like the defending state champion has the state record. Jazante, he goes to USC right now. Jazante come out of nowhere, runs 21.01, and then goes into the summer season and runs like 20.65 at U20s.
that's crazy.
Yeah. And then another guy, Cameron Williams,
Oh yeah, he carried AI like
just
crazy.
like if it's the last 200 and 800 and you leave it up to a foot race, 98% of the time it's gonna be Cam win that race. I know he got upset like the last time his last race at Meet the Champs by Ethan Walter, but
Yeah,
now it's just because Cam actually has been doing great things and at High Point, like he ran at 147 at like 11 o'clock at night. So
that's dang. I would have ran like probably worse, way worse.
yeah.
Damn,
But
I gotta get back.
just like seeing like all these athletes. Also, I also want to acknowledge all these athletes that I'm naming ran for above expectations. Nobody else, not FSD, not Delaware Elite, above expectations. This is your sign to come out, run track for above expectations because we need the help. We need a lot more athletes. So come out, please. I'm begging you. Next year, not now, but next year, please.
Yeah, that AAU team, they produce a lot of good track runners. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yo, I don't know how we keep finding these. Like we find these athletes. Eli
Yeah,
Burke used to be a thrower when he came to us. He was a thrower.
that's crazy.
Now he runs 21 and throws 44. Not even like 48. He upset my thrower in at states. My thrower ended up getting third when he usually throws like a 40 something high. Got upset, so then he went over in discus. He actually broke the state record this year. He threw 197.
Oh yeah, I did see that too.
Yeah, he actually got fourth, and he got fourth at Penn relays.
That's calm.
Yeah, and then like the people ahead of him was just like two Jamaicans at the 230.
Yeah, Jamaicans, there's something else. I'm telling
Ah,
you, when it comes down to track and field, it's like a whole different ballgame. That's that Usain Bolt effect.
yeah. You know who really had an off year in track?
Oh,
Quincy Wilson. Really haven't been seeing him that much.
yeah,
He's
but
probably gonna go crazy at New Balance, but like
Probably because like he,
From what he did last year, yo, he went 44-20. Now he's running low 45s.
yeah. Then he, what's it called? Like break an indoor record, but still like lost. Or no, it was outdoor. I think it was this year.
Yeah,
Like he
like
ran like a 43, I think, and got third or something because his team was doing bad.
oh yeah, like at Penn Relays, like I'm so mad I wasn't there that day. I was only there the day of the 4x1s and like the 4x4 prelim. I wanted to be there for the 4x4 finals. Like, so we was trying to go up there and then we just said, nah, never mind. Yo, I promise you, I look at my phone, said Quincy split 43-9. First of all, that would have beat my 4x1 team just based off him running. And you just have four boys sprinted full speed and you let him beat you just by running one full lap.
That's
That right there was crazy. He did it in a prelim too. He ran 45-9. That right there, we ran 46, which is terrible and slow. But it's the fact that he beat us full sprinting.
that's crazy.
Yeah, like I just look at my phone and they said he ran 43-9. I said there's no way. Like did they get first? They said no. They got second. Who did they lose to? They lost to one of the greater teams from Jamaica. So like that was, but still running a 43-9 is wow. Every Penn relays, he just like does something crazy. It's been like that since his freshman year. He split a 45 as a freshman.
That's
Last year he split like 43 mid, and now running 43. And only that could translate to the actual got because he got it was actually at one of these meets in Maryland. It was the East Coast Invitational, the most highly anticipated race because he had Andrew Salvador who beat him in the 500 in indoor.
mm-hmm.
Jaden Horton Mims who's been running crazy times competing with them all year round.
Yeah,
Cameron Homer, his teammate, who's a sophomore, runs 46, and then you have Quincy.
yeah,
So we thinking Quincy's probably gonna go back to where he usually goes, like 44, because he has the push. When I say Jaden, like he got out, and like then Quincy started coming back in, and then it was just an all-out sprint for the last 100. Quincy just stops out of nowhere, and Jaden just takes the race over. And now everybody's just shocked that Quincy lost. But like, I mean, it's track. Like anything can happen. It's just the preparation. Like what you do to actually like go out there and do what you're supposed to do. So like, was I shot? Yes, but like he prepared for the race, and I guess.
yeah. I actually almost went to Penn Relays too. I was thinking about. I was like, man, should I like go on the bus with my like with the track team and go?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't know.
Penn
Like,
relays is a great experience for sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
like
seemed like a really fun experience, especially what happened this year. A lot of fun or whatever. They was having fun, making
yeah,
it seem like it was an HBCU party. I'm like, dang,
yeah. Nah, so last year, right? I'm in middle school.
yeah,
Yo, my team goes up. We get ready to win. Mind you, it was just us and this and St. Ed going back and forth the whole year, but we've been beating them every time. So like it was just like now, like we don't even care about championships, CIM championships. We don't care who's going to do that because they're going to run the 4x2 and we're going to go out all out in the 4x1. So we're worried about who's going to win Penn relays. So we get there about 2 hours before the race.
yeah. Oh yeah, what school? What middle school you went to?
Went to Nativity,
Oh yeah, yeah.
the most basketball heavy school ever.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, we get up there, we do our warm up and stuff. Mind you, you're supposed to get at Clerken about 30 minutes or 15 minutes ahead of your race because they be going, it's quick because all these schools are from all around the world here. So,
And they're running like fast times, so
yeah, so you gotta be quick. But I promise you, we get into the check in, they're talking about some, uh, your stuff is on the track. You better hurry up and get over there, see if you can run. Whatchamacallit? Yo, as we going towards the track, we see the people who we supposed to be running against walk off the track. I promise you, I stopped running for the team for like 3 weeks, and then they convinced me to come back for championships. I just stopped running for the team because that was actually crazy. We could have won. We could have won the plaque, and then let the team that we've been beating all year win. So,
Yeah.
and then like this year, it was just collateral damage. I had a first year runner on the team as my first leg. He did pretty good, especially for his first year. Ran like 12 low. Then my second leg, Allende, it's his first year also. He did way better than I expected. Made the states in the 400, like I said. But like my third leg, Jaden, uh, he's not the best, but like he gets the job done for sure. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So, and then I was anchored just to like get us back in the race or do something or just like make a comeback or just like walk down. That ended up not happening at Penn Relays. By the time I got the stick, we were behind like by 30 meters. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I know like, and then like 2 weeks later at like Tiger Classic, it's the 4x2.
Yeah.
Like and like we like my team was doing pretty good for what we usually run. We're doing pretty good. In
Yeah.
our heat is Frieri and Charter School Wilmington. So we winning the whole entire time. My third leg, Julia, ends up getting us in last place by like 50 meters from first place.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
I somehow got the win for the. I somehow got us back in the race and won. Miracle. I don't know how it happened. I just I just put whatever I had left in me. Like that was one of my better days of track, except for long jump. Long jump, it was a little iffy. Like I was just trying to beat my cousin and like just go after it, just trying to beat him because it's my first and last time ever competing against. I just wanted to beat him and just like so I was just trying to beat him, not focus on how I could actually get better and like see what I could do. So I was just focused on beating him. My first jump probably would have been a PR, but I fouled. But then the rest of them, it was just me trying to be like, all right, let me just go beat Aaron and make sure like I'm at least close enough to not get embarrassed.
yeah.
Regardless, I got embarrassed. Regardless, he goes to Archbishop Carroll. I'm not like, could I beat him with the proper form and stuff? Yes, but no, I was not going to do it. So I ended up getting like fourth at that meet in long jump. The 100 though, I was at first for like the whole entire time. Then Jafari Payne runs and just ruins the show. He ran 11-2.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you though. When I went to the Media Champs too for the 4x4 and all that, I thought we was low key like gonna win or whatever, cook up. But we was doing well, and I was like, okay, we doing good. And I know they don't really have a third runner, which that was a big problem.
Yeah, because that's how we really came back at states. I'm just saying, all right, oh, yeah, because I know Isaiah, Jafari, and Ben. Your three best runners on the team, and it goes 1, 2, 4. So I'm just trying to figure out how big of a gap can we actually make for Ben not to make a comeback. We end up being 3 meters away from Ben. That's not enough.
Yeah, yeah, my guy JQ, man, he's a distance runner. So like he was running, I was like, come on, JQ, and he was just running. I was like, dang, this guy is slow.
Mind you,
He ran like I think a 54 or something. That's not like crazy good, but like that's like
I'm gonna take like my whole 4x4 team, straight distance runners. We had Ben Pizarro, state record holder in the 32.
oh yeah, I did see that. It was like
Yeah, Jackson Downing, distance runner. I promise you, he's a sprinter, but he wants to be. He's a distance runner. I pro- he should invest in running the 200 and 400 only. But then Luke Kane and Allende, the 400 runner, but they did better than I expected. Way better than I expected. Like at Medici, I thought it was just gonna be just Dickinson, Tower Hill, and Dover. I
yeah,
ended up getting third, so that's way better than I expected. Kudos to them again for getting the job done.
yeah. Oh yeah, and then the 400 too. That's another thing. I interviewed the wrong person, bro. Bro, I thought Suhail won, bro, but the lower ball won. I was like, dang, he ran a 47.80, and then
Yeah,
Suhail ran a 48. I was like, oh dang, and then they was all saying, yeah, he didn't win. I was like, oh shit.
I mean,
I just did a whole interview with Naeem's cousin and didn't even like realize he got second.
yeah, I mean, it was still just the interview was good. You know,
Yeah,
Sewell. Yeah, when I first met Sewell, I thought he was a junior in high school. I'm gonna be so honest. He said, "Nah, I'm 14. There's no way we're in the same age group.
yeah, bro.
Like,
That's
it's just
yeah. He was
now,
a freshman last year with Ben, and they. I think they both went to Skyline too. So
yeah,
I know that Skyline team was dangerous
yeah.
when they went.
So like now, unfortunately, Ben isn't 17, 18, but it's me, Sewell, the triple jumper from Friends. He's pretty good.
Yeah,
Actually, he's actually nice. Like he went to New Balance. So he gets a job done. I know this kid, David Green, he's hurt right now. He had surgery a couple weeks ago.
is that the boy that like broke his like arm at Meet the Champs, or who was that?
No, I don't know, but
Or not
like,
arm, it was leg. My bad.
yeah, Derek Bell, he goes to Odessa. He's a great hurdler. He hopefully he does go D1 because that's what he deserves to do. But like, yeah, but David Green, he's a freshman at AI. Me and him go back and forth. Really, it's really just him most of the time. But ever since like that indoor meet when I first like did my first actual good jumps, it was just going back and forth. But mostly him most of the time. Um, his first meet of the year, he actually jumped 20 foot 6, and we expected him to have a great year. When compete with Sewell in long jump, because Sewell was the favorite to win long jump. Ended up getting hurt, and just like now he had to homeschool for the rest of the year. But hopefully he does come back and still do what he do. I know he's in physical therapy right now, but hopefully he does come back and does well.
Yeah, I do got a question though. So, who are three guys on your football team for Tatnall you think could have a breakout year?
Breakout year.
Yeah, amongst all the young guys. Or yeah,
Young guys.
well, yeah, out of well, actually, y'all whole team gonna be young. I forgot y'all all gonna be like sophomores.
Yeah. So Billy and Akeen are out of the situation because they're seniors. Um.
I mean, they can still be in it. It don't matter.
Yeah. I know Billy's already gonna do what he does. Everybody like knows Billy. He's gonna find a space and sit in it and catch the ball and go get extra yards. Like I said in the last episode, Akeen, he's gonna get in the backfield. But the three people I think are gonna have a breakout year. Um, Griffin, he's a new guy from Maryland. He throws the ball very well. Better not expect him to throw it. So, yeah. Him. There's just a couple guys that could have actual good breakout years. My good buddy Wilson. He's mainly an offensive guy. He can play defense a little bit too. His ability just to go up and catch the ball and go get it no matter what the situation is. That's he does that very well. Noah Rodriguez, he's on the smaller side, but he's still like if he gets the ball, like maybe he'll get flung around, depend, but like he'll get some yards and like actually like contribute. Marshall Jennifer is new to the team. He's doing this for a two-sport requirement, but we had practice yesterday. He was like he looked very well, better not expected. But he does with pillar cross, so I guess it comes from that. So I don't know how the wide receiver lineup's going to look. All I know is that so right now it's looking like Noah is going to be the second string, and Marshall, based off of experience, he's going to be the third string. Uh, Billy Combs, he was playing center last year as a sophomore. He should have a great year. I know he's been going to a couple camps, one of the bigger camps like FBU down Florida. Uh, it's just a lot of players that can have breakout years. So I really don't know. It's just like hoping that they actually do produce well, like how we think they should. This kid named Kellen, he's coming in. Him and his brother, they're a huge. But yeah, really anybody can have a breakout year on the team. It just depends on like if they want to put in the work and how they actually like carry themselves, and like it's just making sure that it's just them being a team player first before just putting themselves first before anything.
All right, for sure.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to be a breakout on your team? I know Jafar is obviously going to do
Yeah,
his
I
job.
know he do his thing and all that. Honestly, probably Omir. He played receiver last year. Now going to be quarterback.
No.
His real position is quarterback. So yeah, his throws. We was at the safety camp or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It looked really good. He's pretty accurate. His accuracy is good. Throw power is solid. I definitely can see him be our starting quarterback if Ben doesn't play quarterback.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say that. Defensively, I don't know about that, but it's cool. But quarterback, yeah.
Wait, so Ben Steen?
Oh yeah, Bedstein. He was trolling about transferring to Howard. He was messing around.
Yeah, I was just I was going to say they can't just have two 400 runners just terrorizing the whole state.
Yeah, that's, and I don't want to even know about that four
I,
by four. That 4x4 gonna be nasty.
no, it's just going to be them two, and the rest is going to be terrible. I don't know who else they do have to run match 4x4.
I mean, they could have somebody crazy though.
Yeah, it is Howard. They get kids every year, so
Yeah, it's friendly sport. Football, basketball.
yeah,
Yeah,
they get more kids than us. So
yeah. Another guy too for football is Josh Page from Dickinson. He played safety. He was our starting safety last year.
okay,
He was that small guy who laid the boom on what's it called, y'all receiver Chris. Man, that was unexpected, but it was like right in the end zone. He just smacked him. I was like, damn. Yeah, he hits. He can hit really well if he learns like how to like see the whole field and all that as a safety
yeah,
and just flow to the ball because he can tackle obviously, but if he can flow to the ball, get interceptions, that's gonna be a lot better. So if he works on that, I'd definitely say he'll be dangerous. On top of that, and yeah, and then another guy I think that's going to have a breakout year out of all the young guys on the team is probably Kim. He's going to be the other running back I'm going to be with because I'm going to play fullback. He's going to be running back.
mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I feel like he can do really well. He's really strong, even though like he's maybe like small, skinny, about probably 140, 150. He's pretty strong. Them numbers don't lie. And if he
Yeah.
get his speed up too this summer, he can be dangerous as a running back. I'm not going to hold you.
Who do you think is going to win the 1A championship?
1A?
I got my eyes on Brandywine.
Yeah,
I'm be honest.
I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe I would say us. Like if we can all like get together and like ball out, lock in, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Get some good new guys. I'll say us because I already know we already got Farty and we already got some like we got some pretty good linemen. They just need to stay healthy because that was a
Yeah.
big problem
Because I know
last
like
season.
the absence of us in Indian River being gone really opens up who actually going to win it. Because before we even left, just after our graduating seniors left for both respective teams, the favorites to win the championship were still us and Indian River and Brandywine.
Yeah,
But now that it's gone, I see Brandywine as a huge threat as they get a lot of athletes. I just talked to the coach the other day. They have a lot of athletes. It was just they had a lot of athletes out against us. Actually, it was just them. Like it was just put their key players that they failed out off the team. So
mm,
it's just them just like not being disciplined, them actually not wanting to do their schoolwork.
yeah. I would say Brandywine, but maybe St. East. I feel like they'll be a sleeper team in Christiana.
No, a lot of these players are leaving. I'm gonna be honest.
Christiana.
No, I'm talking about St. E's.
Oh yeah, they are, but I don't
Because
know. They
it was
they
just
get
rumors
people.
about the school closing down. So like, I know a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
I know a lot of them are choosing between St. Mark's and us to come to play, but it's just them talking about closing down, which just leaves the option of a lot of their players leaving. Because I know the coach actually called me last year a lot to come to the team, but just technical and the offer that they made me, I just couldn't pass that up.
yeah. But if they do still have the team, whatever, and get some guys in, then yeah,
Yeah, it can
probably.
be a great team, especially with a lot of the freshmen getting thrown into the fire early. Like is because I know a lot of them actually got thrown into the fire early. So if the school actually does stay around, hopefully it does. It can be a threat. And yeah,
Yeah, and Christiana too, maybe. Like
Cristiano
they,
was actually a very good
yes,
team last year. It
yeah,
was just that they ran into Brady line. So
yeah. It was surprising. Like Christiana was doing good. I was like, wait, what? And then they beat
yeah,
Charter. I was like, how are they being Charter?
yeah, cause like
And they had the one boy. I think his name like Javon or something like that.
yeah,
Jay. He's
I don't
he's a
know
real.
how he got off the player of the year for one day. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, he's no, he's an athlete, bro. He's
He's an
not.
athlete, but I don't think he should have got that.
Yeah, but I mean, shoot, I mean for Tadno, I mean y'all have a lot of guys. It's pretty much like even out.
Yeah,
So they just said, yeah, we're just gonna give it to him because he's like the standout guy for them.
yeah. Cause like I know when we played him, it was like 18-6 in the first quarter. We were losing, and the thing is, they're not disciplined enough to stay in the game. And then they threw all the knockout punches in the first quarter, so we actually just saw what was coming, and then the ending score ended up being 48-16.
Yeah,
So
we could have beat him or at least made it a game, but at that point in the season, it was like over. Like
it was just
everybody out of their minds. I think after McCain, we lost like a lot of people because like not only did we lose to our rivals, but people was like quitting and stuff, bad
yeah,
grades, all that. It was terrible.
yeah. Our McCain game, a couple games are close to like a very close game. Like Glasgow was close because they have a. It's just teams with the school. It's just like schools with the team, like with teams that like have a lot of athletes. So like
Yeah,
a lot of these public schools have a lot of athletes. It's just that they're not disciplined enough to stay in the game.
yeah.
So like the McCain game, it was 6-6 at halftime.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I was like,
Yeah, and then it was just and their field is terrible. I
yeah,
remember
I
like
know I'm not the only one.
yeah,
It's
I
bad.
was in my stand like I'm just sinking into the mud and then they I'm slipping and sliding everywhere. Glasgow game that game was 24-12.
Yeah, Glasgow, they're a real physical team,
They
especially
should have made the playoffs.
defense.
They should have made the playoffs.
Yeah, they low key should have.
I remember we came into the game just joking around, thinking we was gonna blow past them. Like we get like we on the bus like talking about how bad it's gonna be. I promise you, the first offense play of the game, number 5, right?
Number 5, I think so.
Yeah. We had him at quarterback. He calls hike. He flips it back to our starting quarterback, throws it for a touchdown. So we just ran a trick play first play of the game, thinking, all right, that's how the rest of the game is gonna go. We're just gonna be playing around, and then the backups are gonna get in. Not like that at all. It'll be one of our hardest games of the year.
Yeah, you can't underestimate Glasgow. Glasgow, they're
Yeah.
probably one of the most physical teams in 1A, like
And I know our
defensively.
coach most definitely talking about it, like how this is a trap game. So like, it was just a lot of teams that were trap games. So he told us to watch out.
Yeah,
It was like y'all, McCain, and Glasgow, just watch out because it's a trap game. So like, don't fall for everything like that
yeah,
they perceive to be.
yeah. It probably would have been like a trap game or a little bit closer, but we was down people. Like we was down our corner, who got
Mm-hmm.
suspended because he got into a fight or whatever,
Mm.
and he was suspended like 3 games. He was good too. He could have been all conference, but like kept getting injured and suspended, and I was like, because he only played like 3 games total.
Yeah.
So yeah, early college, he tore his ACL first play when he got a tackle, and it was done.
Mm.
And then he tried to no, he actually tore his MCL. My bad. And then he came back in the game and tore his ACL. It was that
I,
was actually one of my better games too.
I actually know, like, I think something happened. I don't know if he actually did tear his MCL. It was like one of the games. It was with Hodson. So like the kid Jace Hawkins had got like hurt, and his like I think it was his dad told him to go back in the game.
Oh yeah, isn't that the one the running back who had like the whole knee brace and all that?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's a beast. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah,
he's not bad.
huge. Like, and so then he go back in the game, gets hit in the same knee, tears ACL.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like the athletic trainer was telling him to stay at the game. Then I think it was his dad that told him to go back in.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, it was like a lot. And also this our corner, Michael, the one who tore his ACL, he would have probably been in the 4x4 too for track because he also runs track and he's up there with Fari. So it's like he that 4x4 team low key could have been dangerous, but he ended up tearing his ACL, and then yeah, we don't have him back until next year.
Yeah.
So he'll be back 7-on-7.
I don't even know if we're doing 7-on-7.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like most teams like they don't do 7-on-7. Like most like the good ones, like
they
y'all.
should to like develop a passing game. Then all you gotta do is worry about how you can like involve the run game.
Yeah, especially like downstate schools, but they run triple. They run option.
They run straight.
Like Indian River, Delmar.
I actually hated Indian River's offense so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Except for Caravel. Caravel was like probably one of the only downstate schools that do 7-on-7, but they're like they suck at it though.
Run wing T, so bad.
Yeah. But in pads, it's so dangerous though. When you have two really good running backs over 200 plus pounds,
yeah,
running a good 4.6 or above, or lower.
You just gotta find the right defense to run it against.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Who else does 7-on-7 downstate? I don't think no one else does.
Nobody else does. Yeah.
They probably just go straight to team camps and be like, yeah, just ball out.
I think we only did one thing at 7-on-7. It was like a tournament. So like only delivered teams that were involved was us, DMA, and Mount Pleasant. We actually played DMA and Mount Pleasant and Pool play, got them out the way, and then we played 2 Maryland teams. We ended up getting third at that tournament. So like we lost off a Hail Mary.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was like that dude was fun though. It was just like now like I actually saw how the team like plays and like how close like the team actually is when they play, because I'm just seeing it. I only saw it from far. Now I saw it from a player standpoint and just how they carry themselves throughout the day, and it was just go back and go get it. So
yeah, and then we probably go into like a camp down in PA at Millersville. I think that's in like July or something like that.
Yeah, Millersville camp. I know a lot of schools that go. We personally don't. I know a lot of schools that do go. I know Hodgson goes, Brandywine goes.
Yeah, and we got a new OC too. That's another thing that can change.
Speaking of Millersville, there's a story actually. So Gary had went up there his freshman year.
Yeah.
So you know Nick Harbor, right?
Yeah.
So he went to Archbishop Carroll, the track school.
Mm-hmm.
So they ended up going up to the camp too, and a lot of you not. Gary had called me that night talking about some. I just played this 6'5" kid from Maryland. They had me guard him. This, that, and the third. It was bad. I think he had like 200. It was terrible.
Oh my god.
Ended up being Nick Harbor.
Oh god. You have to go against a South Carolina football player and track runner. That is dangerous.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah. And that's the crazy experience.
Yeah. 6'5", 250.
Runs a what, 4.3, 4.4?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Runs track.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, bro. It's ridiculous. I don't know what they be feeding these kids nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to see how much this video on. Dang, almost an hour?
Yo, we was on this joint for an hour.
Jesus. Yeah, and it's like 9 people on here. Yeah, I'm minus. It's not even nothing in here. Yeah. And they still not home, so yeah. Yep. I thought we was about to go somewhere and do something, but they not even home, so yeah. But since it's almost an hour, and I know some people hate when I do an hour video. So with that being said, y'all, thank you guys for enjoying this video. Gavin, thank you for being on here once again.
Of course.
And we will see y'all tomorrow on day 4. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
All right.